Together with me today is Mr. Shanmugam. He's the president of the Hindu Sangam. Penang.
Organization.
Society, organization.
Persatuan Hindu lah. So Sangam means organization. So Sing Tu Hui lah. Sing Tu Hui. So
Body of the temple.
yes. So it covers I think matters relating to Hindus. Okay. So Shanmugam, the full name?
Perumal.
Deputy Chairman.
Deputy Chairman and Perumal. This one, P-E-R-U-M-A-L, Satish.
Sri.
Yeah, you know.
No.
Right,
Vice Chairman. P. Mahalingam.
P. Mahalingam,
G. Muni.
Chairman. P. Mahalingam, and then Assistant Treasurer.
Secretary.
Assistant Secretary is
G. Muniswaran.
G.
Muniswaran.
Muniswaran.
Yes.
Short press conference, not only to express the concern, but also the from DM.
Also coming to Europe.
Yeah, he's
In the second.
old timer.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So to express their concern and the condemnation over the demolition of the Hindu shrine, Muniswaran Hindu shrine in Prague by the Penang port authorities. Today, there's no thought of rebuilding, even though promises were made. Because when we went to the site, the general manager, Tuan Haji Abdul Halim, said that there's no rebuilding at the site. We do not know what is the situation, whether there will be another site for rebuilding the temple, but I think there are no moves to rebuild the temple. So, but I think apart from rebuilding, the first step that I think the Hindu community is asking is that there should be an apology from Chosale and from Sri Dr. Helmi for this desecration and the demolition of the Hindu temple without any notice given. I asked whether they had pasted a notice on the shrine, and they admitted they didn't do it. So no notice was given. And then this has only hurt the feelings of the Hindu community. And especially just after Hindu New Year. Just after Tamil New Year. So I think it has hurt the feelings of the Hindu community, and the Penang State government takes a very strong stand for religious freedom, for respect and religious freedom. Because this temple is not something new. It's something new, okay lah. But even it's something new, you must give adequate notice. This one has been there for 50 years.
Yeah.
Why last 50 years no problem, now become a problem? So if something new, it's a different situation. But it's there for 50 years. There's no reason why suddenly it's a problem now and it was not a problem before. Okay, I'll pass it over to Shanmugam as the president of Hindu Sangam.
Actually, I do agree with our CM. The situation is quite bad. It has, in fact, hurt a lot of Hindus, particularly in the Penang State itself, without a notice, without any sort of any informations. They can simply break down a temple. We have an authority body like Malaysia Hindu Sangam, the state government and all that. They should have at least get the advice from us, the further steps they want to take for. But then it's quite very shocking that they made a decision in just 1 or 2 days to demolish completely. And the answer they are giving now today is not is due to the fencing problem, people crossing over and all that. Actually, that is not the reason. We can always amicably sit together and solve any sort of problem in any ways. But there should be a procedure. We have the government now, we have the YBs around, we have Hindu Sangam around, we have other NGOs who can always work together with anyone who wants to work with us. But doing like this is touch the sentiment of the religion itself, because just breaking away a temple is not the actual way. And what our CM has said is that past 50 years there was nothing like that. Why all of a sudden today it becomes a problem? It shouldn't be like that. It should be actually a problem that can be solved. We do agree that there are some problems there, which can be always being set together and amicably solved. That's what I believe that should be way. And the reasons given by the authority at the moment is not reasonable. They are trying to push patents here and there. And until today, there's nothing being done, either to relocate, either to rebuild or what. They are showing hands here and there, which we do not agree, and we want this to happen to be another sentiment of a racial issue. We want Hartley to be taken a very serious issue at this situation itself before other sort of action to be taken by Hindu Sangam and other bodies. Thank you.
Actually, we cannot understand why it's Chua Soi and Dr. Shimi, why they can't apologize. At least apologize and we close the matter. Then after you ask to apologize, you talk about how you can't rebuild the shrine. But now they refuse to apologize, they refuse to meet bodies like Hindu Sangam. They don't want to meet the state government, okay lah, I understand. Politics lah. Okay, but you meet the Hindu Sangam. Hindu Sangam is apolitical. Or you meet with the workers. So they have not done so. So what is so difficult about apologizing for something you have done wrong? But now it gives the impression they're just trying to delay lah. Delay until after elections, then they can forget about it. So we cannot let them delay until after the election. They must rebuild. They must apologize and they must rebuild the temple before the next elections. And that is the minimum demand. So I think we share together with the Hindu NGOs and Hindu Sangam, which is the largest body relating to Hindu matters in Malaysia, Hindu Sangam Malaysia, Hindu Sangam Penang. So we stand together with the state government to respect the rights of freedom of religion by apologizing. The port authorities must apologize and also rebuild the temple before the next election. Okay, any questions? Yeah? Any questions?
I just want to know what the state government can do for this temple.
No, we are pressing the authorities, Penang Port, BBC, because we have representatives there. The SS is a board member of BBC, but we don't have any representatives in PPSB. So BBC probably meets once a year. So we, as I said, we hope that this matter can be addressed before we need to bring up to the higher authorities. No, let us solve it. Let's try to resolve it locally in Penang. If we cannot resolve it locally in Penang, then we're going to bring it nationwide to Kuala Lumpur.
No, just to give a little bit of a chronology. Remember that when I was notified on last Friday that they were going to destroy the temple, and I quickly went within 35 minutes there to site, and by the time I reached there, the shrine was flattened, and they only could get the two or three sulam, that the symbol of the temple, and they used a bulldozer. It's kind of over destruction, such a huge bulldozer to actually flatten the shrine. No? Huge bulldozer.
Take any photographs?
Some of them have
before
photographs. No?
Before we could take photograph, they already flattened the thing.
Yeah. Anyway, the point is, immediately after that destruction, we had a meeting with PPSB, Tuan Haji Halim bin Kadir. There were MIC representatives over there. You know, remember one MIC representative, Mr. Al Krishnan, is also a member of the PPC board.
Yes.
And he was there, and I said basically that you cannot, even if the temple is illegal, even if the temple is situated near the pipeline, but the temple was in existence for 40 to 50 years. So suddenly the temple becomes illegal for them. And so I propose that the PPSB provide an alternative land for the temple and to foot the building cost. And later Monday, CM was there, and we now said, they should tender an apology, provide an alternative site for the temple, as well as foot the cost of building the temple. But to date, I think we have not got any reply on the temple, and the destruction of shrine, especially in Penang, when I think the CM has made it very, very clear that there should not be any destruction of any places of worship in Penang. And we have been very, very firm on that. In fact, we have resolved many issues of temples, non-Muslim places of worship in the last 4 years by sitting down and negotiating and sometimes relocating them. But this was done in such a hasty manner that this has happened in my own constituency, right? When I have been very, very firm that no shrine should be destroyed. So this is something that has caught us by surprise. Of course, PPSB doesn't fall under the state government; it falls under the federal government, and we are very firm that we are not going to leave this issue alone. We want the Hindu temple to be rebuilt in the vicinity. We need a public apology, and as well as PPSB, as well as PPSC to put the cost of the temple. And because this is something that the Hindu Sangam has been very concerned, especially what happened after the Kampung Rawa incident, which actually ignited the Hindraf movement. And the Penang, the Perai Indians are very, very upset. They have been calling for demonstrations. They said they're going to forcibly build the temple. What was really what was done. So we have been telling them now. Let's wait to hear from the PPSP as well as PPC as well as Dato Sri Hilmi, the chairman of PPSB, as well as Dato Chua Saulek, chairman of the PPC. Thank you.